Leslie.
Wow, you really can teach an old dog new tricks. It's beautiful.
But only one can claim the title of Masterchef.
I'm in the top 5. It doesn't get any better than this except for number 1. And I plan on being number 1.
Leslie, your gorgeous wife, Paula. Have you missed him?
Oh, it's terrible. It's so lonely at home. It's so quiet.
Where is the off button? We haven't found it in months.
I haven't found it in 20 years.
He is dying to see him. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Please, go and see him. Welcome, my darling.
Thank you.
So proud. Oh, I need roasted tomatoes, little ones, yep. My wife's the breadwinner. When I first met her, I married her with 5 children. She was tired of being a stay-at-home wife.
I'll just drink the wine.
And I was tired of working 3 jobs. So I've been cooking for 7 kids for the past 22 years. She's a wonderful mother, a wonderful wife. She's my soulmate.
All right, you can carry it now.
I got it. I love you, Paula.
I love you, Les. Make something yummy.
I'm making an elevated rack of lamb with some beets, butternut squash, mushrooms, and it's gonna be really nice.
I love you too.
I love you. You did a beautiful job.
Now.
Cooking some lamb tongue, so hopefully it'll get tender. And then I'm gonna sear it and see what happens. I think Christian has a tough one. He has the brains, and those can go south real quick. I'd be nervous if I had brains.
Young man, how are you feeling?
Feeling good.
There's a lot going on here. What's in there?
Carrots, celery, onions.
Tongue?
Veal
Is the tongue in
stock.
there?
Tongue, yes, the tongue is
Okay,
definitely
good. So you're
in there.
braising it?
Yes, and then I'm also gonna put the bok choy and some spinach on top of it.
Sounds delicious. Confident getting to the top 4?
Definitely top 4.
Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
Next up, Leslie. Describe the dish, please.
It's a braised lamb tongue over Yukon Gold and parsnip puree with some spinach and some bok choy.
Visually, it's not your best looking plate, that's for sure. Somewhat clumsy. There's the back part of the tongue connected to the throat that you didn't cut off, so you didn't clean any of that up, so I got a little bit of almost like cartilage at the back.
I took the skin off, but I didn't realize that needed to be cleaned.
It's a shame because the actual flavour is delicious. Braised beautifully and it's sort of rustic. Doesn't need spinach and bok choy. I expect you to nail those little components of the dish at this stage of the game. Someone's going home tonight. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Chef.
Good job, guys.
Good job, man. They sent Cutter up to the balcony before me, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm not liking this. I could be going home, you know?
Good job. Thanks.
Tongue wasn't clean.
Right.
We're not judging on the pasta, we're judging on the brains.
But it's part of the dish, though.
Leslie has this crazy will and determination, so I have a lot of respect for him. He's really proven himself.
Highs and lows, but
What's the hero?
it's
Brains.
Yeah.
This is the toughest decision that we've made so far. Christian and Leslie, whatever the result is tonight, it hurts us to say goodbye. The person leaving MasterChef tonight, not advancing to the final 4, that person is... Christian. Leslie, please say goodbye to Christian and head upstairs.
Good luck, bro, man. I wish you the best. This is the final 4. This is an opportunity for me to finally live my dream and open up this bistro casual restaurant in Malibu, and hopefully I'll be the last man standing.
Come on down, guys.
I get Cutter, and boom, there goes my dream. It turned into a nightmare.
Put them on. Leslie, how does it feel now with Cutter?
It's fine. We're going against them. It's not him and me, because that'll happen if we lose. And I don't think he wants to lose, and I definitely don't want to lose.
Let's go, guys.
All right, so what do you think's in your box?
It might be more towards the seafood line,
Okay.
and I'm thinking you're more definitely towards the beef.
The steaks and stuff is more forgiving. than seafood
I
if we
agree.
screw up with
I
seafood?
agree. Probably I'm more comfortable with the California box, but I don't think it could be that much different in the Texas box. And at this point, I don't want to start any arguments with Cutter, because if we start fighting, we're not going to get anything achieved. Let's do this.
Right, blue team, describe the appetizers.
We're gonna do spare ribs with a grapefruit and molasses barbecue sauce topping and a corn salsa.
Lovely. So something lighter for the entree?
I think we're gonna go ribeye.
Right. Explain the ribeye, please.
Pretty much salt and pepper, get a nice sear on it, keep it medium rare. It's a steak, it's nothing more.
What's the garnish?
I'm gonna do a potato, carrot, and turnip puree.
Good. Confident you can get through to the top three?
Oh yes, we're sending those girls home. I'd love to chit-chat, but I gotta go.
30 minutes remaining. Red team, blue team, come on. Speed up, guys.
Medic! Damn it!
Cutter.
I'm chopping my onion, and I just wasn't paying attention, and the hill of the knife came down, and I thought I'd cut my damn finger off.
We're here, we're here, we're here. We're here. Don't look down. Don't look down. It's not as bad as you think. You've taken the nail off, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Right now, I'm carrying the team. He's busy with the medics, and I just gotta keep moving. Do or die. This is do or die.
Living up to your name. Let's go.
Ugh.
You all right?
Yeah, it hurts. I ain't gonna lie.
I really think biscuits would be a good idea.
Make a decision, Cutter. I can't. I'm in the middle of 3 steaks
I'm
right
not
now.
asking you. I'm just trying to talk to you, man.
We're in the top 4, Cutter. Start acting like a chef. Make decisions. No more babysitting. No more breastfeeding. Done.
You got any other ideas?
Let me take care of my steaks.
Okay.
15 minutes remaining.
Leslie, what did you put in here?
There's some steak fat in there from rendering down the bones
You're not
and
gonna get
wine.
any liquid
Yeah,
out of it.
I'm gonna start over with the red sauce real quick.
Highest temp.
Just get it done. Don't worry about it. Just get it
No,
done.
I'm gonna worry about it because it doesn't taste good.
Blue team, I'm worried because their sauce that they're reducing is all fat.
Leslie made that sauce. Cutter has stepped in, is gonna save it.
Put some flour in it.
I did. It's just too much of wine. It ain't burned off yet.
You got the sauce?
Yeah, but let's just use very little because it's very strong.
Go, guys.
Get them steaks on there.
Easy, easy, cowboy.
10. Blue team, appetizer, please.
Walking up the judges, I'm feeling good right now. My appetizer plate, I think the ribs look great, cooked perfectly, sauce tastes great. We might actually have a shot at winning this thing.
Guys, what the is that? Please describe the dish.
Rack of ribs with a Texas rub and a molasses grapefruit glaze and corn and onion to go with it.
So visually, restaurant quality, it's not. I think of some of the dishes you've plated so far in this competition has been really beautiful. But I've never seen such a depressing corn in all my life. Any citrus in there? Is any lemon, lime?
Salt, pepper,
Well, that's great.
jalapeno,
Hey, hold on a
onions.
minute. Thank you. No, seriously. Chef, there's salt
Golly.
and pepper in the corn.
Sounds delicious.
You know that's not good. Who cooked the ribs?
I did. Pressure cooked them first and then added a little sear on the grill afterwards to give a little char.
The actual ribs are tender, delicious, melting in your mouth. But we're not a barbecue house. It's the Masterchef kitchen. I don't think you've shown off any of the ingredients properly. Man.
You had, what, 50 different ingredients in that box? You guys used ribs and corn. What are you thinking? You had rice, quinoa, peppers. You had the staple pantry. You could have made a biscuit.
I suggested that, but I never got any info back.
Did you say not to make the biscuit?
I never
He just
heard
never
a
answered me.
word about any biscuit.
What's your recipe? Yummy. Ribs are good, but we're at the final 4. We ask you to take the spirit of your home state, Texas, elevate that to a restaurant quality dish, and you guys put corn on a plate with some ribs. I don't know what else to say. Sorry.
I gave the big Texas man a shot to put down his best dish on the plate, and that was a disaster. If I go to the pressure test because of Cutter, I'm definitely taking him down.
Blue team, entrees, please.
I'm looking at my entree, and I'm happy with it. I'm hoping that my ribeye and my puree is going to be a lot better than the ribs.
Tell me exactly what it is.
Ribeye steak with the potato, turnip, and carrot puree with a red wine reduction.
Now, I was watching you guys cook, and I noticed first thing, you take the bone off. I always think that's a mistake because it helps keep it moist. That said, the fact that you put it in a pan and started using it and cooking with it, I was like, awesome. Is that what ended up being used for the sauce that we saw over on your station?
Yeah, I cooked the bones and then I deglaze with
Then you
wine.
deglaze,
Yes.
okay. So you got to render that fat first.
Well,
we did all that work and technique and then threw it away.
I can't do everything. I thought he had it on his corner, and that was that, so.
So you're guilty with that.
Apparently. Wow.
If you can't see the fat in the pan, I mean, I
didn't use
can't.
it. I had to restart a
can't-
whole new sauce because there was too much fat.
Well, I let you do your own thing, and this is what happens, so.
Really?
It is
Okay.
what it is.
Never your fault, is it?
Take some responsibility for yourself. I can't help you with the sauce if it's going down at your end, and you told me you got it.
Steak is great. Good flavor. The mash, there's too much of it on the plate, and it just needs seasoning. The hero on that dish is the steak, and luckily, the hero's rocking.
Thank you.
The sear on the ribeye is perfect. What am I going to get when I cut this open?
Medium rare.
When you've got white fat that is raw in the center, it hasn't been cooked long enough. Ribeye tastes delicious. Seasoning's delicious. It's just such a shame that it's undercooked. Vegetables underneath are embarrassing. You two are smart, talented individuals. As a couple, lacking harmony beyond belief. Thank you.
I love how Leslie tries to throw me under the bus. We're not meant to work together, and he's going to do whatever he can to make himself look good and make me look bad.
Red team. Elizabeth and Courtney, well done. You are through to the top 3.
Thank you.
Please, congratulations. Head up to the gallery.
Thank you. Sorry, guys.
Leslie and Cutter, you know what this means.
I'm heading into my 6th pressure test, and there is no way in hell that I'm going down without a fight. I work best under pressure. I have 7 children, 5 grandchildren. You want pressure? Put those all in one house.
You're going to battle head-to-head in a dreaded pressure test where one will leave at the end of it and one will join. Courtney and Elizabeth in the top 3. Leslie, you survived 5 pressure tests.
Yes. Hopefully I'll
Unprecedented.
survive my number 6.
Well, no one's ever got to number 6, so...
Do you want to know what? 6 is my lucky number, and today's my 6th test. I'll survive, and I'll be up there with the girls.
Cutter versus Leslie. Texas versus California. The oil man versus the stay-at-home dad.
It's all right, you can laugh. I can afford to stay home.
Oh, you're such a joke.
You know what, Cutter? Put it on the plate, mister.
Let's go.
Okay? I'm ready to rock and roll. Texas versus California. I'm loving this. You know what? It's time to shut up and put up.
In the previous challenge, you chose to cook dishes using ingredients from Cutter's state box, which was from Texas. For this upcoming pressure test, you'll be using the ingredients from the home state box that you rejected. That's right.
Fine with me. Let's go.
Please, both of you, go into the equipment room and bring out the California state box.
Yes, sir.
I think that Leslie probably has the upper hand in this challenge. He has this crazy will and determination, and he clearly has skills because he's like all-time Masterchef global pressure test champion.
I'm happier than a pig in Texas. I should be familiar with everything that's in this box. Bring it on.
Now, this won't be a simple challenge. Gentlemen, tonight, to get into the top 3, you won't simply just replicate one of these dishes. Cutter and Leslie, you will be replicating all 3 of these highly sophisticated dishes. And we are looking for exact replicas.
Take my apron now. I mean, you want me to do what?
This is going to be the brawl of the century. I'm done with the talk. Talk is cheap. I can't wait to cut Cutter out of this competition.
Do I want to beat him? Hell yeah, I want to beat him. Am I good enough to beat him? Of course I am. My life in the Masterchef kitchen is at stake. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Cutter, any last words for Leslie?
Nothing at all.
Leslie, any last advice for Cutter?
Yeah, I hope he likes Texas.
This is one pressure test that I am dying to witness. May the best man win. Are we ready?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Your 90 minutes starts now. This is their finale tonight.
I really don't care about Leslie right now. I think everybody knows that I'm a better cook and a better person.
Got it, Cutter. Come on, let's go.
Just come down and help him. Everybody can talk all they want, but at the end of the day, you gotta walk the walk, okay? He's a better cook. Yeah.
Oh, this is the worst dish ever.
Cutter.
What's going on, Chef? How you doing?
Good. So, risotto. Please tell me this is a practice one.
Yeah, because I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Okay, no.
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't have a clue what I'm doing
All
here.
right, settle down. Listen, this is the last thing you want to do. And it can't hold.
Are you kidding me? We just started, and he's screwing up already?
Yeah,
that's going to scare the out of me.
This is only the beginning of what's gonna be your end.
Right, Leslie,
Yep,
how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
How's the chicken?
Pretty much done. I just got to put the teriyaki sauce on it, and we're in the money.
Why do the girls want Cutter in the top
Because
three?
they know they can beat him. me, I beat them all. I beat
Yeah.
them already, so they're nervous.
Yeah, do you think
They're
that's what it
nervous.
is?
Oh, what, are you kidding me? He's
Yeah.
a shoo-in for them.
Get over yourself.
Who's your cheerleaders?
Who's
If
my
no one-
cheerleaders?
well,
Me,
no one is-
myself, and I. All three of them.
Right. Good luck.
Thank you.
10.
Run, Cutter, run.
Move, Cutter.
Tweak 'em, tweak 'em.
Run, you got it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air.
Good job.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot my eggs.
Leslie, how you feeling?
A little concerned. I forgot my eggs for the Niçoise salad. Could have been plated better.
Cutter, how you feeling?
Awesome.
Out of the 3 dishes, which ones do you think you've nailed?
1, 2, and 3.
You're pumped, aren't you? Who's going through the top 3?
B, for sure.
Let's find out.
I'm feeling great.
Leslie. How much wine did you put in here?
I would say about a cup, maybe.
Thanks, guys.
Joe, who had the best risotto?
Well, one had a better cook on the rice, but was over-seasoned. One was undercooked, but the seasoning was spot on. The winning risotto was Leslie's.
Thank you, Chef. I won that hands down. My risotto looked exactly the way they put it on the plate.
Graham, the teriyaki chicken. Who nailed it?
Both were overcooked. One more than the other. The best Jidori chicken teriyaki belonged to Cutter. Good job. Congrats.
Thank
Now it all comes down to the Niçoise salad. I'm sweating a little. This is it. Top 3 or go home.
Cutter. Leslie, visually, does that excite you?
No, it's kind of thrown on the plate.
No quail's eggs?
They're in my pot.
Behind you?
Yes, behind me.
It looks clumsy.
Yes.
It
I
doesn't
agree.
look the most appetizing.
No, it's not.
Talk to me about the vinaigrette.
So olive oil, shallots, lemon, and Dijon mustard.
Tuna, cooked beautifully. Vinaigrette, delicious. Potatoes, slightly overcooked. Quail's eggs, AWOL. Really hard. 2 very strong efforts. This, right now, is neck and neck.
I want to make it to top 3 so bad. I mean, I've came this far. I know I'm a better cook than Leslie is.
Neck and neck. 1 nailed the risotto, 1 nailed the chicken, and the tuna's even.
It really comes down to the tuna. Which one do you like better?
Cutter's tuna way undercooked.
Under?
Way undercooked.
I was a little bit more raw on my tuna, but I thought I nailed Chef Ramsay's as far as the look. Leslie's plate looks like crap. He didn't even complete the dish.
Leslie forgot the eggs, though.
I know, there's no yolk to add the richness. Now, visually, it looks a mess. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Does he have a better looking plate than me? Sure, he's got his little olives over here. He's got his tomatoes over here. His tuna looks like the middle here.
It's overall, it's about This is a very difficult moment for both of you and equally for us. The person with the winning niçoise salad, the person who is now in the top 3 of MasterChef. Congratulations. Leslie.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Thank you.
You nailed it. Great seasoning on the vinaigrette. No quail's eggs. Big deal. I can live with that. Because the hero of the dish was the tuna. Congratulations. Go and join
Congratulations.
the girls on the balcony.
Thank you.
Cutter.
I appreciate everything, man. Damn, I appreciate it, Leslie. That was good competition. That's all I wanted. Hey, good luck to you, sir. My hat's off to you. You are the better chef.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Take it easy, guys.
Take care. You are the final 3 in the biggest culinary competition in the world. This is the semi-final. So, as well as winning $250,000 and your very own cookbook, one of you is only a few dishes away from winning this. The coveted MasterChef trophy.
I did a wonderful job taking care of my wife and my children. My goal now is to do something for me. That trophy will change my life forever.
Each and every one of those guests is perfectly placed to judge your food because each of tonight's guests are all chefs.
Oy.
We have one amazing professional chef from each and every state in this country. 50 chefs.
Tonight, you'll have to serve them in the MasterChef restaurant a composed, MasterChef-worthy entree. But prepping and cooking for 50 chefs, come on, it's impossible for you to do it alone.
So, tonight, we've brought you some help.
I see Willie, Daniel, Aran, Victoria, Christian, and Jamie to boot. I was down in a pressure test with every one of them. You counted me out. The old man's still standing.
With your future and fortune at stake, there's only really one fair way to decide who you will be working with. Fortune cookies.
You'll each randomly take 2 fortune cookies, and whichever name is inside that fortune cookie will be your sous chefs tonight. Please, all 3 of you, come up and take 2 cookies each.
That's fine.
Leslie.
I got what I wished for. Aran.
For some reason, I knew this was gonna happen. Like, something about my fate is always in Leslie's hands.
Leslie.
All my dreams come true. Christian.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I know a chef when I see one.
How you doing, brother?
And Liz.
You will have just 90 minutes to conceive, prep, and plate your stunning dishes.
You are 1 step away from the finale. It's all on the line tonight. Your 90 minutes starts now.
There's gonna be 50 chefs from all over the country in the dining room critiquing our food. I mean, that's crazy. I'm doing a prime filet. I'm gonna make an herb gnocchi, lots of butter.
Leslie picked the meat. He's going with a filet with gnocchi.
I don't know why he's put those 2 together.
What are your herbs for?
Herb gnocchi.
I think he's looking at the filet as being a star and then trying to come up with a creative side.
All right, Charles, done.
Thank you.
This is just the wrong one.
This is huge. We're having some of the best chefs in America sitting down, waiting to taste our food. If I don't bring my A game today, man, I'm gonna be in trouble. The pressure is on. Get the vegetables squared away. I need the mushrooms cut too.
Leslie is so confident about this dish.
They gotta be almost stiff. Taste one.
Stiff? You got it.
This is gonna be incredible.
Taste. You want a nice texture.
He's just in the driver's seat right now.
They soft enough for me.
Way too hard. Way too hard.
Incredible.
Gnocchi's done. What can I do for you?
Set plates up.
Yeah?
If I had to hire one of these 3 home cooks as a chef in my restaurant today, it would be Leslie.
Wow.
He's on fire.
Wow.
Hey, watch it.
Careful, careful, careful.
Come on, Leslie, watch out, man.
Take your foot off, take your foot off, take your foot off,
That's right.
take your foot. I've got it, Leslie. I've
Not
got
a
it.
problem.
Damn, damn, damn.
Sorry. When it rains, it pours. Wow, 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 wow. The filet came out beautifully. The gnocchi looks great. Everything looks perfect.
Leslie and Elizabeth, please say goodbye and thank you to your sous chefs.
Bye, you guys.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, honey.
It's all right.
Love you. Bye, you guys.
Craig, Courtney, Leslie, Elizabeth, please head back in to MasterChef Kitchen while these amazing chefs taste your dishes. Please.
When I heard you were doing gnocchi for that many people, I was like, this man has gone insane.
Mine seemed fine. Everything, the gnocchi held up. It was tough, though.
Courtney and Leslie, well done. Tough challenge tonight. Unfortunately, not in the same league as Elizabeth. Now, both of you will face perhaps the most grueling and the most important pressure test you've ever done in this competition, where only one of you will join Elizabeth in the grand final of MasterChef. Next time we see you, it's going to be intense.
Today, I'm going into the biggest battle of my life. I can do this. I can make this happen. I will be in the finale. This is a tall order for anybody. And for someone who doesn't bake, this is a nightmare.
Courtney, Leslie, any last words for each other?
If she wins fair and square, fine with me. But I'm not going down sleeping, that's for damn sure.
Leslie talks to himself too, but he's like, hey, what do I gotta put the, I got the cream matata and I got gotta whip the lemon meringue. It's like you feel like 7 separate voices talking to him in his own head.
Which cake is that?
This is the cheesecake. This is not my forte. This is not one of my strengths.
It does set you behind a little bit.
Yes, it does.
Do you have any progress on the other cakes, or you just been
Yes, I
doing
do.
this?
No, I just gotta get it. I gotta get it.
Slow down, slow. You gotta relax a little bit.
No, I can't. You know, I'm always on the verge of a nervous breakdown, but I'm not going there. Baby, who's your daddy? Time's a ticking. I'm taking a licking, but guess what? These are done, so I'm happy about that.
Look at Leslie go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That looks good.
Winning this pressure test is your ticket right to the finale, and Leslie probably has the upper hand just by virtue of the fact that he's been through so many pressure tests. I mean, it's like his second job at this point, and he seems to be coming back.
Gentle, baby, gentle, 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 gentle. Son of a bitch.
He's a madman.
The flavor's awesome. It's got that zing to it. The curd baked perfectly. Great texture. Nailed it. Great job.
Well, thank you, sir.
Wow. Thank you. Leslie, visually incredible. Great pastry cream, ganache, delicious. But something very odd came to mind whilst tasting the sponge. Will you just have a taste of that, please? You know what's wrong with that sponge. You put the salt in place of the sugar.
I may have, yes.
Courtney,
Congratulations.
You did amazing.
I tried. I made a simple mistake. Not a problem.
7 pressure tests. Finally, one got you.
Yeah, you know what? I figured my luck kind of ran out after 6, and she just happened to knock me off my pedestal.
Everyone in America who's ever baked more than one cake, including myself, has made the same exact mistake that you made tonight.
Leslie, you have been phenomenal. And for anybody out there that ever tells me again that cooking is a young man's game, you've turned that around on its head. Come on, say goodbye, big man.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. You guys are my idols.
Right, 2 talented individuals. Who is your money on?
I'm sorry, Courtney, but I would definitely put my money on Elizabeth.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you again, Chef. All right. I'm the stay-at-home dad that came here to win, and I was doing a pretty damn good job up until the salt part.
This is a great-looking pie. You really nailed it.
Awesome dish. You're up at the top right now.
All of you, right now, get your ass down here, quickly. That's what I call a box of donuts. Wow.
I learned a lot. I mean, I didn't expect to make it this far. I met interesting people. Some liked me, some didn't like me.
I can hear you. I don't need to look at you.
I need you to
Listen
look
to me.
at me.
You're not sorry at all.
I did not expect to work out my differences with this young lady.
Not only are you becoming a better cook, you're also becoming more likable somehow.
You're my idol. I love you, man.
I love you too, Leslie.
Outside of getting married and having my children being born, this has to be one of those great things in my life that I will remember forever.